Hi Ella and Lindy, I'm Ruth. I hear you're going to be going to Cedar Point a lot this summer and I'm totally excited for you. I love Cedar Point. I was thinking about when I go, between the lines, the rides, the screaming, all the running around, I get a little bit hungry and I like to have a snack with me at all times. So anytime I want to eat, I don't have to worry about going to a line. So I've got some things in mind that I'd like to make for you and you can make yourself. The first thing that I want to show you how to make is what I call berry kebabs, and this is using a combination of berries. We have strawberries, blackberries, beautiful, look at how giant these raspberries are, gorgeous raspberries, and blueberries, and we're gonna skewer them on our little flour toothpicks. So these are great because of all that they're pretty when we put them together and they taste delicious. We're also going to make a dip for them that's yogurt, honey, and vanilla. I want to show you how to do this. It's very easy. We're going to take our strawberries and you're just going to cut off the top because I don't want to have a little piece that I have to throw away later. So we're just going to trim it off with a knife. We're going to take a skewer, and actually you can do these in any order, but I like to mix up my colors. So I like to start with the blue and then go to my red strawberry, then to my blackberry. Like that. So I'm going to make an all blueberry one. How about just a blueberry and a strawberry? Although these are really delicious on their own, just fruit, I could eat it plain. We're gonna make it extra special by making a dip for it. So I've got some just regular plain yogurt here. We're gonna sweeten it up with a little bit of honey. I love my honey bear. So just a little squeeze, just like that. A touch of vanilla. So we're making our own vanilla yogurt. Just a little drip like that. We're gonna get a spoon or a spatula and just mix it up, mix it together. Stir it up, scrape up the sides. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of our berries and we're gonna test it and see if we got it right. Perfect. Not too sweet. Really, really good. So now we'll have our yogurt. We can eat this, we can just eat it plain with a spoon, but we'll have it where we can dip our little berry bobs in it. Yummy. All right, so now we have our dip all done. I'm just gonna put it in a little plastic container, a little to-go container. And then we're gonna package up our berry kebabs. And the other thing about the berry kebabs, you can use any fruit you have. So if you have apples, cantaloupe, honeydew, any of the melons, you can cut that up into little cubes and put it on a skewer. It doesn't have to just be berries. So really, and it's your imagination. You can put anything on it. You could make yourself cheese cube kebabs if you wanted to. So just take up little cheese and put it on there. That would be perfect. Everything tastes better on a stick. So we're gonna be ready to go. Just like so. Perfect. Another great idea for a make and take snack is trail mix. We take a combination of cereals, nuts, dried fruits, basically anything you have in the house. I never go to the store to buy anything to make trail mix. I just kind of open up the cupboards and see what I have. And I want to show you what I have. I have some of my favorite things where we're going to take some, we have some granola. But it doesn't have to be granola, like I said. It could be your favorite cereal. It could be Captain Crunch. It could be Life. It could be Frosted Mini Wheats, anything. So any dry cereal. I have almonds, peanuts, cashews, pistachios, my favorite. So that's from our nut category. And then I have some dry fruits. I have some cranberries that are dry. They call them craisins sometimes. These are cherries. So think about a big red cherry. This is a cherry that's been dried. And these are the raisins, so dried grapes. In addition to the fruit and the nuts and the cereal, you almost always have to have a little bit of chocolate. We gotta get, this is for our energy boost. And you can use either chocolate chips or M&Ms. Now comes the easy part. We're going to mix up all the ingredients in our trail mix. So we're gonna put our cereal in, all of our nuts. So we've got our pistachios, our cashews, our peanuts, the craisins, dried cherries, the raisins. See, we already did all that work just putting all of them in the bowls. And now the chocolate chips and the M&Ms. All we're gonna do is give it a stir. Make sure your bowl's big enough because we don't want any of this going on the floor. So now we have it all mixed. We're just gonna put it in our bags. This makes a great present too. So say you were going to a birthday party or something, you want to bring a little present. This is a great present you can make yourself. I like handmade presents a lot. Give it a twist. Make it look pretty. Thanks for coming out to the kitchen today. I had a blast making these snacks, and I know that you will too. And have a great time at Cedar Point.